I want to talk about the subject of following people's advice. Especially nowadays, it's so easy for everyone to just record themselves saying something and upload it to this internet thing and share it with the whole world. And then you might have some people following this person's or that person's advice. Now, the dangers that go with that is that you can receive advice that is coming from, how to say this, that is coming from a shadow state of consciousness within another human being, or advice who is coming from someone who is in a deep unconscious fear pattern. Of course, it is possible to receive advice coming from, let's say, a love-based behavior. You can receive advice from someone who has really done a lot of inner work and shares something that can have a really positive impact on your well-being and on your life. But that's not always the case. So I know that I have done this. I have listened to philosophers and gurus and self-help coaches and life coaches and spiritual teachers and I have followed advice that kind of compromised my own well-being, kind of made me think that this is what I should do. This person, said that, so I'm gonna follow this advice. And it can just be it can be such a dangerous thing. You might have a teacher promoting, emptiness and nothingness and be here in the now. You've heard me talk about be here in the now also. But what if the person who is giving you that advice, what if that person is in a deep resistance to making plans for the future? What if that person who is giving you that advice, just be here now, what if that person really believes that they are so powerless to create the conditions that they want in their life, that they find kind of like a hiding spot, kind of a fake hiding in this thing that they call here and now? Or, don't think about anything. Don't meditate more. Don't think about anything. Just be here and now. Meanwhile, there is a part of you inside that is screaming for your attention. And you're like, no, 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 no. Let's be in the now. These are just examples that I'm talking about. So now that you have a basic idea of why it may be harmful to you to follow advice, here is something that, in the end, I believe that can help you. And it's not advice as in do this or do that specific step, but rather it is that you remember to log into your feelings. Your feelings are your greatest friend. If you want to know the truth about something, look at how you feel about it and have deep acceptance of yourself. Some person might really want to be a millionaire. And then you have a group of people saying, oh, that's not spiritual. Yes, it is. It is spiritual. If you want it, it is spiritual. If you, that thing that you want, that you know, that your heart is telling you, no matter how wrong you think, no matter how wrong you think it is not wrong. So please, follow this inner compass. Be careful who you listen to for advice, or the type of advice that you follow. I remember reading this quote once, and it went something like, the fake teacher or the fake guru will try to keep you with their teachings, will try to make you follow, will try to convince you why it's good to do the yoga, do the fasting, whatever example. But the real teacher, the real guru, is the one who tells you, you already know, my friend. You know the answers. Trust yourself. Listen to inside you. Listen to that part of you that is wanting your attention. You don't need to be so hard on yourself. I'm someone who struggles with that a lot. For some reason, or for some group of reasons, a lot of my behavior comes from a very needing to do everything by myself kind of attitude. And so then, if I don't deal with that, if I don't make peace with the fact that I don't want to do everything by myself, I want to rely on other people. If I don't heal in me the part that, and if I don't accept the part of me that wants to feel helped, that doesn't just want to do everything by itself, if I don't heal and integrate that part of me, then I'm just gonna give you some advice like, do it all by yourself, or like, you don't need people. You should be enough just by yourself. But that advice is coming from, these words are coming from an unhealed, a painful, a unconscious place. And then that is just gonna affect you in the same way, maybe. It will, someone without awareness might follow my advice and say, oh yeah, I heard this guy. He talked about how Spiritual it is to be alone and to not need other people. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. But inside, there is a voice, there is a feeling that is like, I don't want this. Please listen to me. So really, the character of this video, the main essence of this video, is deep acceptance of yourself. Don't judge yourself for your desires, for your needs, for your likes and dislikes. Even if someone else tells you, you should do this, but you feel that something is not right there, be curious about that. A very good advice that I received recently is the concept of channeling a feeling into writing. So, for example, when you have a feeling deep inside about anything, for example, you might ask yourself, is there anything that feels not so good in my life right now? Do I feel some discomfort about something? And then you say, I allow myself to become this feeling. And then you start writing on a piece of paper in the first person, like in I. So I allow myself to become this feeling that is bothering me, and I will express from that. For example, you might have someone who really feels really bad in their job. And so that person might say, okay, I'm gonna allow this feeling to take over my body, my consciousness. I will accept, and I will allow this feeling to express itself. And then you write down in the first person, wow, I'm so unhappy in this job. I feel like I have no time to spend with my friends. I feel like I'm not getting paid enough. I feel like that coworker is really disrespecting me. And it will be unique for you, of course, but the idea is acceptance, acceptance, acceptance. There is a compass. Like, I don't know where it is for you, but for me, I feel it a lot. It's like deep in my, it's like in my chest, a little bit in my stomach, in the center of my body. And it's just, it tells me when it is not feeling right. And if I bring these qualities of acceptance, of curiosity, then I can get to know parts of myself. Acceptance, acceptance. Accept yourself as you are. Accept what you want. Accept what makes you happy. And be curious. I think you want to get to know yourself. I think you want to feel fulfilled in the unique way that you feel fulfilled. All those things that you want, no matter how badly you were judged for them, they are valid for you. I'm here telling you that, like, maybe I don't know you, but I'm telling you that you have the right to choose that which feels right for you. Feel yourself, accept yourself. Acceptance over resistance. Listen to the feelings inside you. Listen to the feelings. Accept the feelings inside you.